G'day my friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden. I tell you what, I'm pretty excited today because tomorrow I do my deliveries for the microgreens, basil and cherry tomatoes. Now I go to 2 different cafes and just absolutely stoked to go there. I really like the owners there, they're really nice people and they give me a fair price for what I grow and they can see the good quality in the food that I have. Now, the reason I'm making this video today is to talk about the basil that I'm growing. I'm growing it 2 ways. One of them's in the Airgarden tower. They're doing pretty good. They're not as old as the ones outside. They're about half the age, probably about a month, something like that. I've been harvesting off them already. And then out in the windrows, probably 4 to 6 weeks old. And I've been harvesting hard off those guys. They're actually making me some pretty good money. And I can just keep going back and keep on harvesting and harvesting. I've just probably missed one planting where I could have planted out a little bit earlier. And so I might miss a couple of harvests, which, it's not going to break the bank, but it would have been good if I was lined up. But, coming back and thinking I wasn't well at that time anyway. So I just got to sort of accept it and sort of move on forward and look at it as a bit of a, not worry about it, really. That's what I need to do. Anyway, the basil that's growing along the side of the windrow where I make my compost to sell to the locals, and also where I've got the biggest worm farms ever, man, I am telling you, that is the best basil I have ever grown in my life. Now, I know they keep breeding basil to get bigger, thicker, wider leaves and things like that, but I'm telling you, man, this compost and worm castings, mate, I reckon I'd be winning awards for this basil if I took it in somewhere. It's that awesome. Like when I walk into the cafes and I shake it around, everyone can smell it and the aroma. Some people are asking to buy it off me from the street, and if I've got a spare bunch, sure, $5 for a bunch and bang, out it goes. But what I'm doing now, because I find bunching them up's a bit of a hassle, I just come in and just pick, and then put them into bags, and then hopefully they recycle the bags or give them back to me, and that way we can keep on rolling and keep a good product out to to my cafes, right? And as I said, I've got 2, and there's sort of a 3rd one I do at the end of the week, but they only buy off me on orders, and then they get sort of, just a little bit. So it all adds up, it all helps. But this basil, I'm telling you, if you ever want to grow amazing basil, grow it in compost and worm castings around underground worm farms. I'm telling you, you never see anything better. And give them a ton of water, man. Like, as much water as you can give them, they will take it. Think about it, like, they grow pretty much like in straight water in hydroponics and just love the stuff. And so I reckon it's the way to go. And I am highly stoked to get out there now and do this harvest, get it ready, put it in the fridge, and take it first thing in the morning to the cafes. The size of that basil, that is some of the biggest basil I've ever grown in my entire career of farming. Just can't believe how good they grow on the edge of this compost pile with the worm farms connected, the underground worm farms. The compost worms must just be absolutely doing a great job, I must say. Have you ever seen basil as big as this? I know I haven't. Well, not in my lifetime anyway. So I've done my harvest and look at all that beautiful basil. Now this top one here, that come out of the Airgarden, guys, and look at the size of the leaves on that. That is just an absolute bomb. Now look at the size of the leaf coming out of the compost and just the beautiful colour. Now, if someone was to go, can you tell the difference between the 2? I probably wouldn't be able to pick. So I think it really comes down just to choice and growing them really, really well. Now in the Airgarden, you need to get your pH and your nutrient level right, and obviously get it in a good position, take care of it, and you can get great results like this. Really surprised at how well the Airgarden's doing, that it can actually compete with this stuff coming out of the compost next to the worms. Oh, it's just absolutely just insane. Now, one bowl I sell for around about $5 to Brewhaven Cafe, and it will go into one of these bags. It will go into the fridge, and then tomorrow morning it'll get dropped off with the microgreens. Now I'm not going to harvest the microgreens tonight. I'll do them in the morning as soon as I wake up, and boom, man, they're done. I've got already like a bag of cherry tomatoes already in the fridge. Actually, I should get them to show you. Great looking cherry tomatoes. Look at these. Whoa, let's get one out of the bag, right? Look at that. Sweet cherry bites. Yummo. Again, $5 for a bag. Look, cheaper than what you get out of the shops, right? And the quality just can't compare. You cannot compete. I'd walk in with that and they just go, how much? I go, $5. I go, yep. They don't even question it. And then I just turn up every week and just go put it on the shelf for them, and they just love the stuff. So 2 bags of that, 2 bags of this going out tomorrow to the cafes. I'm going to bag them up now. So you can grow it either way in an air garden. I'll leave a link down below so you can purchase one if you want to. I get $50. You're supporting the channel for every sale of the air garden. Or you can grow it organically on the side of some compost piles and a worm farm, or just grow it in compost, and man, you'll do just as good as me. But try to get the worms with it too, right? Look at that. You can't beat that for $5 for a bag, can you? I'm probably too cheap. Anyway, have a great day. Happy gardening. Let me know what you think about this stuff down below, and I'll see you at the next video /vlog real soon. Thanks for your support, guys. You guys are awesome. Love you. Bye.